Okay guys, on this very video we're working on Facebook placement authority. So now let's dive into our ad manager account and see to what we're actually discussing. Okay, now understand that placement is actually where your ad is going to be placed, either on newsfeed, stories, marketplace, Facebook newsfeed rather, Instagram newsfeed, Facebook stories, Instagram reels. There are a whole lot of where you can actually place your ad according to your setup. Now let's take a look at the two types of placement we have. We have two types of placement. We have the automatic placement, which is always recommended by Facebook, and we have manual placement. Now this video is actually on what this on the role this placement is playing on your ad. That's why we titled it Facebook Placement Authority. So now considering automatic placement, look at what Facebook is saying. Facebook is saying use automatic placement to maximize your budget and help show your ads to more people. Facebook delivery system will allocate your asset budget across multiple placements based on where they are likely to perform. What this means is if you select this automatic placement, Facebook is actually going to take provision, is going to actually control the way your ad is going to be placed. And they are going to do it in such a way that they will place it on where your ad is likely going to perform best. Okay, let's check more information about the placement according to what Facebook has here. Okay, about the delivery system placement. In many cases, we recommend running your ads across Facebook family of apps and services. And this has to do with Instagram, Facebook, Messenger, and their likes. This gives your delivery system more flexibility to get you more and better results. We call the different places we can show your ad placement. You make your placement selection in the placement section of ad set creation. That is where we are currently. Note, depending on your ad type, content and design of each creative, every placement may not be available. Take for instance, you are actually running a existing post ad and your pictures are up to about nine or about you just have multiple pictures selected. You can actually run that ad to Instagram because Instagram has limits, and the kind of ad that run to Instagram is either a single video, single photo, or carousel. So you can actually select an existing post on your Facebook page that has multiple pictures and you expect it to run on your Instagram. That's what this is saying. And that's when manual placement comes to be. You actually select the placement based on the ad type, ad content or creative, then you run it. But if you use automatic, Facebook is actually going to send it only to the kind of placement that support that very creative. So that is what this place is trying to actually explain. They are saying learn more about which objective work with which placement. You can actually Google which objective works better with which placement. We are not actually doing that. There are two approaches to using placement, automatic and manual. Automatic placement enable us to get the best result available from across all default placement because we can choose results from the widest range possible. Automatic placement are typically the most efficient use of your budget and helps control cost. We recommend it for most advertisers. This is Facebook recommending now. However, you may be confused about why we recommend this if you use the lowest cost bid strategy and check the average cost per optimization event for each placement in your reports. For example, if the average cost per optimization event on Facebook feed is significantly cheaper than it is on Instagram stories, you might want to stop placing your ads in Instagram stories and place more of them in Facebook feeds. We can see why you would consider that. But bear in mind that our delivery system is designed to get you the most optimization events at the lowest average cost overall, not the lowest average cost for each placement. This means we look at all available opportunities across all placements and select the least expensive one, which without regard for what the average cost per optimization event will be for each placement. Another benefit here is automatic placement is that if you decide to duplicate a campaign, any new placement will automatically become available for your duplicated ad. You get any new placement will automatically become available for your duplicated ad. That is to say that if you select automatic and Facebook adds new placement to their already existing placement, it means they are going to make use of those placements in any duplicated ad. But if you're making use of manual placement, you decide to only select Instagram feed and Facebook feed, it means Facebook is only going to use those two selected ones. So if there is another platform Facebook integrates and there is news feed for that platform, maybe we don't know if WhatsApp one day have news feed. So if at all WhatsApp has news feed or Messenger has news feed, you can't actually select that unduplicated ad again because you are making use of manual placement. That's what this is saying. So you can see these are a whole information about that we'll not go into. These are other informations about the automatic placement. So now coming to manual placement now, you can see the kind of what this placement has to do with your ad delivery and your ad presentation. So you can't actually send the wrong ad to the right ad to the wrong placement, or you are sending an ad to the wrong placement, you actually not get it worked the way you want. So let's take a look at the manual placement we have. We have them selected into about 4 different categories. Apart from that, this is a platform actually. We still have devices like all devices recommended. You can see. So if you're actually targeting your ads to people that use mobile device, you can actually select only mobile device. That's one thing about manual placement. This is the kind of authority it gives to you. So you can now only select mobile device and it goes to them. But then someone can be using his desktop and your ad will pop up and he can still maximize that ad. So it's about testing actually to understand your audience. So you can do away with the kind of device you want your ad to be targeted to, and you'll be surprised, you'll be amazed with the kind of result you get. So that's still on manual placement. Now coming to the platform, now we have Facebook platform, we have Instagram platform, we have audience network, we have Messenger. I can decide to deactivate all of these other uh, placement like video feeds rather. I can decide to deactivate all this and just leave Instagram feed and news feed depending on what works for you. You can actually go based on what I'm working with, but if your niche is that niche that will do well in those placements, you can actually maximize the use of those placements. But then understand which of the placement will actually work for your ad. Let's see more option. You can see specific mobile device and operating system. Okay, now all mobile devices. Look at Android devices only, iOS devices only. I can actually target only Android users or iOS users. That is what this placement does for you. This is what this placement does for you, and it's very authoritative. If you can maximize it, you can use it very well. You'll be amazed with the kind of results your ads will deliver. Mind you, placement may not actually coordinate or control your ad delivery, but it gives you also a stand in terms of delivery. Your targeting works so much on your ad. Your content, your offer, your creative works so much on your ad. Your budgeting as well also controls the kind of results you get. So placement is also an added advantage to your ad delivery. It's not a must that placement will actually, you can actually go around this placement. You can do different testing to see which placement works better. You can go with manual placement separately. You can go with automatic placement separately. You can test Instagram placement. You can test Facebook placement to see which delivers best in terms of dynamic, or let me say you can actually go with CBO or ABO testing and see to which one delivers best. Then you deactivate the rest and leave which of the placement is actually giving you the best result from your ad. That is how to go about this split testing. Test different creative, test different targeting, test different placement as well to see which does better for your campaign and allow that particular placement to take authority on your ad and you fire it on.